What's going on, guys? It's Jesus here again to bring another League of Legends video. Today we're going to be getting back into our ranked Teamfight Tactics series, where I've actually worked my way up into gold now, so I'm sitting at gold 4, almost in a gold 3, so improved quite a lot. In terms of the update for when I'll be coming back all the way full throttle, we've currently got an offer on our house. We're pending inspection. We also have an offer in on another house at this point, but that's not entirely completed yet. So still bear with me a couple more weeks maybe, and we'll have something more secured where I can devote a little bit more time to this. But anyways, before I get rambling on, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so we're loaded in the game here. Go for the Rek'Sai, try to anyways. Got the Rek'Sai. Cool. So, I mean, not the best start certainly, but BF Sword's pretty decent. Rek'Sai's okay to have, I guess. We can maybe get a Kassadin and a Kha'Zix and get the Void passive going, which would certainly help out in the early rounds against the players. But if you've been keeping up, I don't know if most of you guys, I know one person has recently commented asking me to kind of go over a guide for Teamfight Tactics, which I'll certainly be bringing in like a more in-depth way at some point. But if you haven't, just to kind of go over it real quick, obviously there's these minion rounds that you start off with, right? So that's kind of, these are pretty much impossible to lose as long as you put something out on the board. I'm actually, okay, I'm selling Rek'Sai at this point. Alright. So there's a possibility of knights into nobles here, which is something that I've kind of always been fond of. It's a pretty safe strategy here for me. I got a couple knights here, which the knight passive was buffed in the most previous patch, and so it now all allies get some blocking ability as opposed to just the knights having a higher amount of damage blocked. I think it's a better thing overall, especially in the early rounds. Later rounds, I guess it works too. Feels bad. Oh well. We'll put out Vayne first, just to get some kind of consistent ranged DPS in here. And we'll stick with that for the time being. Another Darius to give us Darius level 2. Got these Fioras, which will help with the transition to nobles. The Garen would help with that as well. Garen would be easily substitutable for probably the Mordekaiser at this point. Okay. There's the Garen, so we'll swap that dude out right there. We're also going to push up to level 4 right there, and we're going to put Fiora on the board. So now we have knights, nobles. That worked out relatively well. I'm going to hang on to the Mordekaiser just because I don't have a 5th person yet. I could always sell him if I needed the extra gold, but it's not going to make or break the difference this round. I could pick up the Shin. I'm going to do it. I'm picking up the Shin. Okay. And sell the Mordekaiser, I guess. I'm not going to need the Mordekaiser now. So yeah, now we could possibly go into Blade Masters, which would open up Noble, Imperial, Blade Master. A little bit of Knight sprinkled in there. Sweet, got that early win. Knights, Nobles, level 4, pretty solid little comp. So it's hard to lose the first few battles unless, like, one of the guys just happen to get level 2 already, or maybe they got something a little bit more that could brute force. Oh, why did I just do that? I'm bad. Okay. That was accidental, but not the end of the world. yeah, I'll just sit with that. With Fiora being level 2 now, I'm gonna put her up here in the front. I think that'll be better. Alright. So they've got Rangers going. It also helps that he's actually got an item on the Vayne. I'm obviously sitting on my items. Which, doesn't that use mana? Yeah, it does. I feel like that's wasted stats for the Vayne. I mean, obviously I lost, but I feel like that's not necessarily the best move. Just because Vayne doesn't use any mana, and it uses a tier as part of the build. Maybe I'm oversimplifying it, but... Oof. Okay, doing it. I could get Blade Master pretty early here. Once I hit 6, basically. I'm not doing super well on econ though, so I'm gonna try and take it light these next couple of rounds. I mean, obviously if something pops up I'll get it, but try and stop like building stuff for you know, future parts of the comp that I don't even have yet. It's kind of wasted gold at this point, but it's also nice to plan. You know, it's a balance, right? Like you want to find the balance between how much you're spending and planning versus how much you're trying to save for econ. So this will drop me down. I might get a full pick out of this, like a full round in the picks. Yep, cool. So we'll go second round here in the carousel round, and want to look for something that works with the BF sword. So Bloodthirster option here. I also have a possibility for a Rage Blade because I have. Okay, that possibility's gone now. There's Zeke's. I'm gonna go Bloodthirster, I guess. I'm thinking it's possible that we'll end up with Draven with as part of the Imperial part of the comp, and Blade Master. And if so, then yeah, he works well with Blade Master, or with Bloodthirster, I mean. Alright. Nothing really working there, so just sell the Braum and let it be as it may. I'm probably going to end up keeping Vayne in the comp. And if so, I don't want to put items on her that I won't be able to sell her for to get back to put on Draven. So for the time being, I'm just going to let it happen. It'll probably hurt the early game, and we might have to turn it on like sooner than we really want to because of it, but overall I think it's the better investment. Certainly gonna lose here probably. Oh, maybe not. Yep, looks like, oh, maybe a tie. Like 2 more autos. Tie. Oh no. Yeah, tie, right? I think we tied. Oh no, it counted as a win. Wow. Alright, so we will hit level 5 next turn. When we go into the Krugs, I'll probably play the Shen. And, you know, continue to try and stack the econ up, because we're certainly behind on that so far. But it's not the end of the world. I think we're, you know, we're still middle of the pack. We'll probably still be above 50 HP at this point. Ooh, at the halfway, like when we get into the I say the halfway, when we get to the next carousel round, that's kind of like a marker for me. I don't know though. He's about to take a huge chunk out of me. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Now I got Krugs though. Be level 5. Yeah, he's rocking that void. That's what I was going for earlier. Level 2 on all his guys too. Feels bad, man. All right. So this will be something. A couple of upgrades. Although the Fiora one is not felt yet. Oof. It might even be better just to play both veins. That's what I'm going to do, I think. Just because... So on the Krug round, typically you want to try and get all your guys to target this particular Krug. Just because as each Krug dies, the other 2 Krugs regain full health. And so if you have them all attacking different Krugs, then, you know, it's just inefficient. And if you all stack them on this one, then most of them except one usually go to the one that's far left, and then the one at the top left is focused down last. If you have any healing debuff items or mana, stealing, Kassadin's Netherblade or red buff or something like that, it does kind of prevent them from healing as much. So we're still in kind of a weird situation here because, which is probably something I should have thought about. Wait, oh, okay. Maybe I don't do that though, and go like this. But this, yeah, like that. Let's see how that works. Oh wait, no, Lucian. Alright. We don't even have the Blade Master going right now, so there's no sense to play that. In fact, I might end up selling... Ultimately, Shin won't be in the picture now because we'll have both Gunslinger and Blade Master going. And really we'll want the Draven to secure that Blade Master. We are getting hit pretty early here, though. I do kind of feel like, oh, what? He's going. I don't know. Seems like I'm I'm probably on the higher end of people going econ at this point. 68 health, 2 rounds to go. Never know. Oh, I guess we'll keep it like this for the time being. Take a couple more losses if we have to. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Move the Zephyr. He's got 4 ninjas. He sure does. Wow. Good for him. Alright, one more round. We're at 57 health. We'll probably be slightly under 50 health if we lose this next round. We're almost to that point, right? When we going into the round after the carousel round, we'll be at 50. And then it's just a matter of can we stabilize in time to make sure that we can keep our economy and win some rounds. And if that's the case, then I think there's a pretty good chance we come back here. But it depends on how strong. Some of these guys are pretty strong, so I don't. And this guy's going half econ. It feels like. He's got at least 3 interest brewing, and it might turn into 4. I mean, if it does, then he's certainly going similar econ levels to mine. Yeah, it looks like we're probably gonna lose this one though. Yep. Okay. Right at 50 health. Okay. That's kind of our marker. But that means we have to stabilize basically immediately, because otherwise we'll start getting into the 40s and it becomes a little bit more risky. So right now, I really want to take advantage of the ability to do a Rage Blade. We're definitely going to need that. It'd be nice to get a Draven so that we can go ahead and put him on the board, get him going, and you know, get items stacking on him. That's what we're going to be looking for here in the next couple of rounds. Alright, level 2 Lucian at least. That's something. Alright. It's going to have to do for the time being. But we're at 50 now. 54 actually. Level 2 Vayne. Okay. Well, we got something there. I don't think the Shin's worth taking there. Just because he's probably not going to end up being a major part of the plan. Relatively upgraded there though. And so hopefully that'll help us stabilize a little bit here. They've got the Void. Oh, this is the guy with one of the guys with the Voids. I bet there's probably multiple people running it. Okay. So 39 health. We definitely have to start looking at spending some money. We'll see what we can get out of this next round, and I guess kind of no matter what it costs, we need to feel like we're significantly upgraded. I'm going to do this first. Just get an extra guy out there. That always helps. Buy a Lucian. I'm going to stay there. I'm going to just stay there. Okay. We got Gunslinger going. An extra man. And we're also set up for Blade Master, so if we do find a Draven, then we just got to get to level 7 to get to play him. At this point we could probably sell the Shin. He's got a level 3 Garen, man. That's why I can't get level 2. It's insane. Okay, 32 health. We're starting to get pretty low. Okay, level 2 Gangplank. Okay, so we got a couple tier items. Doesn't really help me a whole lot, to tell you the truth. Oh wait, actually, you know what? Redemption, boys. But that's about it, right? I think that's all I can do. Maybe another tier somewhere. Put it on my Gangplank. There's the Draven. Got him in there in time. Alright. Boom. 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 This is not the optimal like setup here, but I got the Draven. I want to stop the bleeding, and hopefully this will be enough to do it. It looks like it will be. So we're probably relatively stable now. And so we can kind of maybe start working our economy back up here just a little bit. And, you know, reorganize our crew here. So let's Let's go boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think that's the play right there. Maybe this. It's probably better. Let me go with that. Alright, let's see how we do. This is level 3 Garen guy. First place guy actually right now. So this is a good test to test if we are indeed stable, or if that was just a lucky round. Yeah, I'd say we're probably stable. To be fair, he's got a lot more interest racking up right now. Yeah, he sold to make sure he got 50, so he's double our income right now. This would be a good one to add, right? I'd say so. So I sold the Gangplank just because level 3 Gangplank's pretty far off at this point, and I guess I have 4 nobles now. I could probably trade Garen for, maybe that's worth doing. But it is worth doing, actually. Alright. I mean, it's just not, it's one less, like, tank, I guess, but more damage. Oh. And we're, ooh, the Draven with the full Infinity Edge. I tried to go between and I'm terrible, so that sucks. I probably had it too, it was just, I got nervous. I failed. My bad, guys. It's all good though. We'll get 4 gold here, changing out for the brand that we're not going to be able to use. Maybe we can get another Rage Blade for our Vayne. Put it on the Vayne, and just pump up some of that DPS. Another Yasuo, huh? Okay. Boom. We're also okay. So this is. I'm going to swap the Yasuo out for the Garen. So now we still have Noble, but we have Exile as well, which gives him like a shield, and if he's by himself, and he's also part of the Blade Master, so he'll have that chance to proc that extra attack. And we also have a chance to get a level 2 Yasuo, which would be pretty neato, if I do say so myself. The Yordles, though. That's so gay. Okay. Whatever. Alright, one more Fiora away from level 3 Fiora. That would be pretty sweet. I think okay, there it is. Boom. Alright. We do need to just start spending some gold here, guys. We're level 2 Garen, and we just lost that one. Coincidence? I think not. I do think. Okay. If we survive this round, which definitely we should, then we push to level 8, we play Yasuo, and we build off that, and I think that that's our team comp. Nice. Alright, yeah. So get ready for another little burst of power here, because we're about to go through it. Okay, and play Yasuo. See what kind of items we can get in here too. Putting this on actually might not be a bad idea. And he already does AoE damage. Another. Let's see what we got here. So Curse Blade, Titanic Hydra, Gensu's Rage Blade, Zephyr, Morellonomicon. Oh, Rage Blade. That's exactly what we want actually. And then Zephyr on somebody. Let's go Fiora. Alright. One more Lucian. Level 3 Lucian. That's what I like to see. So we should be pretty strong this round. I expect to win the round for sure. Looks like it's up against the level 1st. Oh, this is the Yordles guy. Yordles are so lame, bro. Don't play Yordles in my game. Like, that's what happens when you play Yordles in my game. You get demolished. No, I got beat last time. I need to stop playing. But looks like 2 guys are really close to being eliminated. I'm not too far off myself. Still need to be just basically putting every last bit of gold that I can find into trying to find some champions and like close out some key things. Mainly being level 2 Yasuo, level 2 Draven, at least in the near immediate future. Okay, there's the next Draven. I'm going to lock that up to make sure that I get this next round when I get more gold so that I can play that Draven, and we'll be at level 2 Draven next round. I don't think it's so important that I need to go ahead and devote my resources right now. That was a close one. Looks like he should be out though now. Yep. So that's 2 people out. 2 people out now. Level 2 Draven. Feels good, man. Maybe even go this. Kinda wanna go that though. Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to move him out a little bit. Alright. Now we're just really looking for the Yasuo or like little guy like Vayne, Darius, Garen's, you know. The odds of getting a level 3 Draven are ridiculously low, especially at this point in the game. Level 2 Yasuo is likely, well, I don't want to say likely, it's possible. But probably not likely. Oh, Ash. Woo. Feels bad, man. There's the Yasuo, and definitely going for it if I get the ability to. We'll see what this other dude goes for. Oh, wait. I didn't get first round. Oh, that's so terrible. I guess go Kale. Do I even want the Kale though? I would lose Exile and have 1 less Blade Master if I went Kale. Definitely going level 2 Yasuo though, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna lock the Kale. Take this Kale, just so nobody else can have Kale. I don't really know what else to do at this point in the game. I'm kind of maxed out and just waiting for things to play out. If I can survive 2 more people getting knocked out of the game, then I'll secure a win, which I would really appreciate. Might even push me into gold 3. Is this even a good... Yeah, I don't even think Karthus is a good user of Spear of Shojin. Like, usually the cutoff is like 100, and it's about even. Like, if a character needs 100 mana to use a spell, it's about even for Spear of Shojin. Anything over 100, it's usually good. It's a good item on Spear of Shojin. Spear of Shojin is a good item on that champion, I should say. Yeah. But Karthus has 85 mana, so not a good user of Spear of Shojin. You would... Basically what I mean by that is, like, I think you would generate more mana on regular basic attacks that the game, like, gives you than you would with getting the benefits of one Spear of Shojin. Obviously, if you use multiple Spears of Shojin, yes, it'll be more effective than your basic auto attacks. Seeing like Rengar here, for example, 75. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you put a Spear of Shojin on somebody that only has 75 mana? Cool. So, boom, secured a win. In fact, and we're relatively close. Like, it's gonna come down to the wire here for the last 4 guys. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. We are gonna have to rearrange here for the dragon because the dragon is annoying. That's fine. And get a Zeke's, which we can put on like probably put it on Vayne, and then Vayne and Draven. I think it's the whole row, right? I can't click on it yet. I'm pretty sure it's the whole row gets the 10% attack speed. So like Yasuo would be able to get it as well, and maybe Fiora. I think I have Fiora down there. Alright, got that Zeke's. Pretty sure that's how I had it played out. Let me make sure it's... Oh no. Okay. That was a bad decision, but... Not a bad decision, but a bad move. Sorry, calling it. Within 2 hexes and the same row. So boom. Put it on the Fiora. So now all those guys get that 10% attack speed. And it'll help for sure. Nice. Guaranteed 3rd place. Looks like 2nd place barely lost to 1st place. Again, not really sure what we're doing here. Oh wait, I've got all this gold. I guess we keep saving and possibly push level 9. And then just throw Kale in there for whatever. I don't really think I'm going to get there, though. You're talking 24. I'm still a lot out. Like 44 or something. 54, maybe. No, 46. Yeah, 46. Oof. Wow, that was such a crazy turn of events. That redemption came in so clutch. Wow. I would be so mad if I was that guy. I don't think I'm getting Definitely not getting level 9 here just yet. Maybe if it takes me 2 rounds to kill him, I get it. I guess it's possible I could get it in the following round. If I survive this one and he survives this one, we go into carousel, get an expensive champion, sell it, and maybe have enough to level up to level 9. I'll need 10, well 12 really, so I'll need 10 additional gold to what I have now. I technically have 5 sitting on the bench with the kale, the extra kale. Oh, got him. Got him. Sweet. Feels good, man. That was a good comeback. Processing. Promoted to gold 3. That's what's up. Yeah, so that was cool. Especially with kind of a weaker start that I had there, I was expecting to definitely not get first place. I thought it was still possible to win, but I thought first place was a little far off. Not a bad game overall, though. I'm happy with the way it turned out. Obviously, we got first place. We tried to keep strong to the economy strategy, which I still think is really strong, especially since they lowered the hit points in the later parts of the game. Yeah. Cool strat. Hopefully you guys liked it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because you know I'm going to bring you the top quality League of Legends content, usually on a daily basis, but maybe not for the next several weeks. I'm Jesus, and I'll see you guys next time.